Love don't live with you no more, so call me when you love again. I'll come running through my door.
Yo. What it is.
Fellas, yo, what it do? How y'all feeling?
Cool.
Finally got some real niggas back.
Chilling. Enjoying my weekend off, chilling.
Welcome back to another episode of Burgg and Friends.
Hey, yo,
Podcast.
7, I'm about to slap the shit out you, yo.
Hey, yo, what's up with you, yo?
Who me?
Yeah, you.
Cause 7 won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like you gonna do something.
Real, you hungry?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Mind your business.
I'm like, you was going to town. No breaks.
Oh my god. Yo, how was y'all Friday?
It was great.
My first day back to work in like a week and a half. Felt good.
Okay, Ro, JT.
Yeah, my shit was good. I had a nice, cool little workout. You feel me? Man, I'm just chilling, relaxing.
My shit was cool, Got this little mango Henny, drinking it all day.
So that shit to the dome.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo,
Go hard to go home, nigga.
Over there in low with the Henny now.
I'm like, yo, he gonna knock the fuck out later, yo.
I was though.
That's why I was surprised to see him on the when I got on here. I'm like, yo, this nigga not fucked up yet, yo.
I mean, you guys are early this morning.
He gonna fuck around, fall asleep in the middle.
I ain't even gonna lie. I fell asleep on the Florida game. Florida game came on. I was asleep like second half. I was gone.
Dang.
Yeah, I seen yo. I thought he was gonna stop on this video. Yo kept going. I'm like, God.
No, I had to, yeah.
This was on the story?
It's on the story.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't even see it.
We had a big ass cup. Dome that bitch.
Murder Inc.
Bro.
I'm gonna do one.
God damn, JT.
I'm gonna do one before I go to sleep.
Don't they?
Yo, fucking.
Damn, y'all was doming it.
Yeah, he wasn't playing with that drink at all, yo.
Yo, you might have just finished it. Oh, you did. Oh,
He did finish it. I'm saying, I'm surprised he did.
Bro, what muscles you showing?
I'm showing that JT, man, big drinker.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, you can do that challenge with me then tomorrow. You gotta do that bed challenge with me.
What's the bed challenge, yo? What shit you ready to have me on?
Oh, I seen that shit on his story.
Yeah, I did on Instagram.
Hey, yo said the record was 19 seconds. I said, what was y'all time? Yo said 40 something. I'm like, God damn.
Yo, I don't know how they drink 2 liters. That's like 2 liters of beer.
Yeah, that it looked like a lot.
Did y'all eat before that? Before doing it?
I waited so I can have enough, you know what I mean? Keep going. Nah, it was just hurting my stomach. Then after that, I was burping for like 15 minutes straight.
Yeah, I can't fuck with the beer, yo. I should have fucking nasty.
Shit, you throw that Henny in there, I'll fuck with it.
Nigga, you gonna be done.
Yeah, you're a dog.
Nigga,
you saying that shit like that shit fucking apple juice or something.
Right, you got like, nigga, imagine it's like 2 things of Sprite, basically. Them big old Sprite.
Go get that. Oh! My bad, cuz.
So.
All right, y'all. So, yeah, how y'all doing today? Y'all good? All right. So, Burgg, what you was saying?
You could have just joined it on the call.
So everybody gonna be quiet now.
Who was talking when she said that?
I think JT or Ro.
No, we was talking about Justin was talking about drinking. Then I talked about me drinking.
Yeah, I just kept talking about drinking.
Yeah.
Bitch.
You must not be a drinker.
No, I ain't no drinker. Nope. Water.
That's a cap.
Now for my birthday, I might little step out a little bit, but no.
Don't be around us on your birthday.
I won't.
Gonna die.
Right.
First of all, y'all should listen. Bro, how you been holding up? You been doing good with your drinking?
What you mean?
Are you like how you was before, or you better?
Bro, that's a one-time incident. You keep bringing.
I don't care. That's a first impression. That was my
Threw
first
up or
time
something?
ever seeing you drink,
Yeah.
and you end up like that. So I'd be nervous now.
Hold
What
on,
you do,
bro.
bro?
Threw up?
I am sure.
So look, this what happened, right?
This what happened. No, this what happened, right? So we was playing Uno.
No. This is me drinking, not you. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Raquel. Go ahead.
We started off right. We was playing Uno and shit. I was drinking before everybody else, so I was sipping a little bit. We playing Uno. Drunk Uno. So then the first time around, I had to draw 6, so that's 3 shots. Then they ran out of dark liquor, so I had to go back to white. Then after I had to draw another 6. Then I had to drink 3 shots of that. So that's 3 dark, 3 light. Then I had to drink 3 more light later on. I had to draw 18 cards, yo.
What the
Dang.
fuck?
And what's that about? That's like 9 shots. And then every time you got skipped, that's another shot. So I was at least.
What type of game y'all was playing?
You was there. What are you talking about?
Was you the only nigga drink?
No, everybody else was drinking, but I was on.
He was drunk, and then
Like,
who
nigga,
else
you
was
be
there?
going
Max
off
was
the
lit.
It seemed like nobody else had to draw nothing but me.
First of all, we was looking for Rail. Like, what Rail at? There's Rail upstairs. I went upstairs, and I can't remember the other person's name, but he went upstairs with me. Rail is laying on the side of the bed in his throw up.
Dang.
So they like, so who's gonna clean up this throw up? And they all look at me. What? No. Listen, one of his friends cleaned it up.
My LB cleaned it up.
And then we made Rail go to the bathroom. We're like, Rail, you gotta brush your teeth and stuff like that. He was like, I am brushing my teeth. Meanwhile, Rail looking in the mirror at himself.
That definitely sound like that nigga.
We was like, bro, you gotta.
Was you staying a night there or something? How you get a toothbrush?
Niggas got extra toothbrushes in their house, bro.
Right.
Not me. Why do you?
This was at Rail's apartment.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Bitch.
But yeah.
Thought he was at shit and
No. This I had came to visit. So I was over there with them.
Yo, a lightweight. Lame ass nigga.
But I was like, dang, I wasn't nobody. It was other people lit, but Rail, he's out of there.
That's because I mix.
Rail, we all mixed.
Not as much as me.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
Okay, you just gonna hold your liquor. It's all right. You ain't gotta admit it.
This wasn't your night, Brody. It's all good.
Everybody got that night, bro.
Yeah, it happened to all of us, bro.
Yeah.
The night might be mine, yo.
I mean,
Hold on, when the last time y'all threw up off a drink?
That's how I threw up.
Yeah.
I don't throw up.
Shit. The last time I threw up was like my 24th that night. That was a funny ass night.
Nah, that's a lie. I do throw up. The last time I threw up, I broke my friend's bathroom. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Broke the bathroom?
Yeah.
How you broke the bathroom?
The hell was you doing?
Like, so I clogged the shower drain and it was flooded. When I tried to throw up, I was throwing up. I was by the toilet, but I threw up on the side of the toilet. I broke his toilet tissue handle. It was bad.
Y'all still cool?
Yeah, that's my homie. That's my best friend.
I'm like, what was you in there doing?
Right.
All right.
Supposed to go in there, throw up, and then you spill out. You in there having a tantrum.
You wasn't there taking my frustration out. God damn.
You in there fighting demons and shit.
Hey, yo, this is what I thought happened. I thought she was trying to throw up, but she missed the toilet and grabbed something else and tried to hold on.
That's what happened.
Missed the toilet trying to throw up. Grab the handlebar.
Shit, yo.
That's exactly what happened though. I was trying to, he was like, what possessed you to try to hold on to the toilet tissue handle? But hell no. I was hurt. Never again. I thought I was dying.
Come on, y'all.
Beans, when the last time you did?
Last time, well, I can't remember last time. Well, the last time I was fucked up was when man, I went to a all black party. Damn, so Ross Stern went to your party, and it was open bar. Boy, oh God, that's out of there.
The last time I threw up was AGP.
AGP. What's that?
What's that?
It's like Atlantic Greek picnic. So all the Greeks together, have like one big ass picnic. So all Greeks from different parts of the US just come together and we have it.
That's one of your groups, right? The Greek thing?
Yeah, my fraternity.
Call them niggas.
Yeah, fraternity, my bad. I ain't mean no disrespect to your boys, yo.
Niggas are fake out here.
It was funny the way he said that's one of your group things.
Don't mind niggas in my inbox.
Right.
Nah, nigga, we don't be that. We don't be. Some niggas be going overboard, but we don't be like it.
Shit, they was in Boosie shit quick.
Yeah.
All because your water shit. Yo, that shit really serious though. My homeboy is a what's the purple dudes? Yeah, Q. And we was at a football game, and it was another nigga with Q on, and yo ran down on him. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that about? And he's like, basically, like, you gotta make sure that he a real Q. What the fuck going on?
Y'all niggas Crips and Bloods.
Yo, that's what it sounds like. I was like, it sounds like some gang shit, yo.
Listen,
Right.
I'm gonna tell you a story. So this will happen with me and my what's the name? Me and my line brother, right? So we in the Morgan cafeteria. We see like some random person we've never seen before, but it's home. So we never seen him before. And he had on like an iota chain. He had on an iota chain. I'm like, we both walked to him. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's up, Frat? He's like, Frat? I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, yo, so what? I said, why you got that necklace on? He said, oh, I thought it was cool and I bought it. I said, yeah, you're not my fraternity, so I don't want you wearing that. It's either you give me the necklace and I give you $10, or we just gonna have to take it from you.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Then he said, no, I paid for it. I want it. So
I missed the whole story. So was he an iota?
No.
Oh.
He wasn't an iota. So nigga ran up on him, took his chain. Then I gave him $10 because that's how much he paid for it.
Man.
He should have cracked you niggas, man.
Oh, y'all niggas would have got shot.
No, we was in the middle of school.
Niggas did the little B on.
I didn't want to give him the money, but it was hella people around, so it was like, yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas still would have got shot. You ain't taking no fucking chain off my neck.
Pour the little B on.
I said, bing, bing. Out of there.
Right.
But I ain't know. But like I said, I ain't know if that's serious, y'all.
Yeah, it's like something you earn and you work hard for. Like, you know what I mean? You can't just throw that shit out there like anybody can have it.
Well, shit.
I respect it. I respect it. Huh?
I say, Kappa do that. Got a whole brand for it.
Y'all could have told the nigga take the chain off. Y'all ain't had to.
We said that. I said, yo, you can take the. I said, can you take the chain off?
Y'all niggas probably spent like $200-$300. Y'all niggas is not taking no chain up my motherfucking neck, yo. I'm sorry.
No, I think it was like a regular necklace.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Yeah, that's what I know.
He said like a regular necklace, right?
Yeah,
It was $10, right?
It was $10.
That necklace probably wasn't $10. Is what I'm saying, yo.
No, he said. Don't you know how you had like the little rosaries and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was just.
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
Like
something like that.
Like the military shit. They got that the little clip thing. The little
the dog tag.
Yeah, they had a dog tag, but it was an iota shield on it.
These niggas disrespectful.
Oh, yeah.
So and then we had to get that back. I was like, yo, y'all real gang, yo, da da da. I'm like,
yeah, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I said, yeah.
You niggas gang bangers, man. You niggas gang bangers.
Throw the gang up.
Don't throw no gang signs.
Now, you trying to get me banned on Twitch, yo? I mean, YouTube.
Did he say Twitter?
Man, listen,
Come on, yo.
what it is, man. YouTube, they got my probate up there. They can see when I cross. You feel me?
I mean, Beans, I hope you're gonna edit some of this.
Edit what?
I mean, not Beans. Why do I keep saying Beans? Y'all looking like Burger.
Don't look nothing alike.
Listen, y'all.
Have you seen Iron before? The other brother? You wouldn't say that he looked like Rodney then. If you seen Iron. Them two niggas look alike.
No, the hell we don't.
But I said
Iron and Beans, bitch.
You gonna edit some of this?
No. Everything.
If you say huh, you can hear.
I said no.
What we editing?
Huh?
I said
What
no.
we editing?
You gonna edit this part out though?
Thank you. Thank you,
we
Real.
editing?
Thank you, Real.
Everything's saying in.
All right.
Why we editing shit? I'm confused.
Cause
I gotta ask
You niggas
Joe
ain't
that.
PG enough.
man, cause we like at least 15, 20 minutes in and we ain't talk about the topic yet.
Exactly.
Oh,
did, though.
shit.
This whole time we just been having a regular conversation. So that's why I asked, are you going to edit this?
Nah, that's how the part is. We had regular conversations. Then we jump into, little
I've been on here. We ain't never talked this long.
I gotta edit this because now I'm explaining shit, but we had regular conversations, then we jump in. But since you said something,
Look at that.
how do y'all
Yo.
feel about the Quavo and Saweetie breakup? Like how that shit just happened.
I don't know shit about it.
So you want me to? All right,
I really ain't hear shit about it. So.
I don't.
Well,
all right,
a
so
little bit for real.
to begin like the week of, Saweetie was on a nigga Justin LeBoy. I think he got like a little TV show with Revolt or something. So he on there, asking her questions and shit. And she one of the most viral questions that he asked her was about a threesome.
Oh, Ben, you talked about that. I remember that.
So all right, so you seen that. So
Rodney talked about it, yeah. Go ahead.
all right, so I think like a day later after that, it went viral and everybody talking about it. They done unfollowed each other on Instagram and shit, and then today, they basically made it official that they broke up. But she was saying earlier that she been checked out of the relationship, like she been like just not really with Quavo. I guess what would that be, mentally or whatever the case, but been checked out of their relationship. So now she's single and he's single, shit like that. So
Low key, fuck them niggas, yo. They don't give a fuck about me. I don't give a fuck about them niggas.
Okay, Sean.
What's up,
Really hard, fella. I don't give a fuck, yo.
Damn, you ain't had to say it like that though.
It's really like that though, yo. Niggas, I feel like sometimes like I'm not talking about us like having a conversation about it, but like the way niggas was going in on Twitter, but like y'all niggas would have really thought that these niggas was like best friends or some shit. Like y'all really knew these motherfuckers. Like bitch, live your life.
But every relationship.
Celebrities make you feel like you a part of life.
I mean, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, yo. That's some people's life, yo. The celebrity, yo. That's what they
That's sad. That's sad, yo. Like, you should have your own fucking life that you're not living through another fucking celebrity that don't even fucking know you.
AT hit that right on the nose. Yeah. Boy, they love them celebrities, boy.
Oh, yo, it was niggas on Twitter arguing today about this shit. Like, literally, like, arguing about it. Like, about if this nigga done cheated on That's why I said I didn't know what happened. Like, they was on there talking about it, but I didn't really give a fuck. So I didn't know, like, the real storyline behind it. But they was, like, really going in on each other, like serious.
You say
like
that, like the men or like
the men and the women. Like, they was going.
I might say, this grown men out here arguing if Quavo.
It probably is grown ass men really out here arguing about what the fuck Quavo was doing, yo.
Yeah, so what? Hey, Burgg, you know anything else that popped out about them? Like before this?
I don't know shit. I just know they broke up.
Only thing I didn't like was what's the name?
What?
I ain't like her whole like I watched that shit with the Justin LA the video she had.
Uh-huh.
And she basically He basically asked her if a nigga did everything right for you. He did everything emotionally, financially, everything. Would you allow him to have a threesome? Would you let him pick who to have a threesome with? And then she gonna say something. Yeah, I allow him to pick which dude we gonna have a threesome with.
Yeah, all right, bitch. Trying to get your head knocked
Hold
off.
on, so what you don't like about that?
Nigga, I'm not fucking my woman with another
hold on,
nigga.
I'm not saying, I would, agree to it, but I'm just saying, like, what's
That's
wrong with her
gay.
saying?
So this what I was trying to explain to my homeboys, yo. The same way we reacted to it being another man, some women going to react to it being another woman.
Exactly.
So
right.
I think what she was doing was it was kind of like being sarcastic for her, like it's like basically like you shouldn't ask me just because you're doing everything you're supposed to do that I should give him a threesome or even think about it. So I'm gonna say yeah, but I'm gonna make it another man. Now let's see how you feel. I think that's how that went, and I kind of think it's kind of going over a lot of our heads because
I don't think she's thinking that deep into it, cause I think she really meant what the fuck she said.
Right.
Why not though?
I don't think she's thinking that deep into it.
It ain't deep at all though. It's literally the same thing that we're saying.
No. I'm not saying that it's deep, but I don't think that she's
Just
quick
how
enough
deep.
on her feet. No, listen, I don't think she's that quick on her feet. So if somebody asks her a question about that shit, that she like, oh yeah, this is what the fuck I really meant. No, she just was being smarter.
Hold on. Before you say something, you just talk about how people don't know shit about these celebrity lives. You don't know shit about her, so how you know she's not quick on her feet?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Threesome question is a question out of like a question never heard before. A threesome question is it's like an ongoing thing for real. You always hear about somebody talking about a threesome for real. So
I didn't know that.
So this is the first time you talk about a threesome.
Yeah, I don't talk about shit like that. I don't.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
I'm not lying, yo. I'm dead ass.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
Nigga, we've never had a conversation like, no, I don't have conversations.
Nigga, we had a whole podcast about it.
We had a whole conversation about two niggas having two women or women having two men or some shit like that. That's the same thing.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, now you don't remember.
That was a minute ago. That was a while ago, yo.
That was a while ago. Niggas is crazy.
But y'all get my drift though. Like
I get what you're saying.
Like that's something that you feel me. Like a woman been asked that question, yo. She throw it right back at you, and it's like, all right, let's see how you feel. You feel me? Now that you on that side for her, you get what I'm saying? So that's what I think it was, because that's how women start to shoot back at you for real. Like, well, y'all can have threesomes, gonna be no man in there though. And niggas, you know what I'm saying? That energy switch real quick.
Yo, how you feel about it?
You say yo.
Mm-hmm.
I listen. I don't know how to feel about stuff no more, but I agree with Beans is saying though, because I mean we don't know what her thought process was behind it or why she said it and things like that. For whatever reason she said it. That's her. It ain't me. I don't know. I listen. I don't know. I don't get too involved. I don't get too involved in like celebrity. I can't even speak today, y'all. What's going on with me? Is it a damn Red Bull? I don't get too involved in celebrity lives. I did see like her tweets on like Instagram and stuff like that, where people were posting and things like that. So I mean, what she said and what I saw, it wasn't like she wasn't being disrespectful or anything like that. It was pretty much her just saying like, I'm not about to sit around with no dude and he think that he can buy my love or buy my attention, meaning like with money, gifts and things of those sorts. Like I'm gonna leave, keep my sanity and keep it pushing. Again, I don't know his side of the story. I really don't know what happened. So it's just there. So yeah. And then what I was gonna say to Kenny?
Yeah.
I don't think that it's gay if it's two men and a woman as far as the threesome. I don't see that as being gay or a guy being gay. Nobody said y'all had to touch each other or do anything.
Well, all right. This the conversation that we had in our group was about what the definition of an actual threesome is that if y'all are involved.
Why are you laughing?
Okay, words out.
No, I know what you about to say.
I just don't know. I just don't know how.
And I don't want to say it, Joe. I don't want to say it.
I just don't know how another nigga is comfortable with another nigga around.
Hold on. JT, what you say?
I said I just don't know how like another nigga can be comfortable with another nigga around at the same time. Like I never understood that shit.
I don't get it, because if it's a guy and then there's two women, like there's nothing about it. Like that's just nobody talks about it. It's like that's
cool. Guys, two women, it's cool.
But to me that's just weird.
What did you say was cool?
No, I said a guy and two women. That's cool. That's different. Yeah, that's cool.
But I don't see the difference.
Two niggas and one woman.
That's
not cool, Jay. That's not cool.
I don't see the difference.
I don't consider that a threesome. I consider that a train.
Well, yeah,
that's definitely a train.
But I don't know. I feel like if there's two men and a woman wants two men for her threesome, whatever the case is, I don't see that as being gay. And then it also depends on how secure a man is. Like if you're secure enough in your masculinity, you can let that go for a second and then have somebody else involved. I don't see it being an issue. I'm not saying y'all gotta kiss each other, rub on
no.
touch each other, but I don't see it. I personally do not see it as someone feeling like it's gay or making them feel less than a man or anything like that. I feel like it depends on how secure you are about yourself.
No,
because if I have a threesome and I have another woman, am I gay? Am I a lesbian?
If she touch you, yeah. The fuck?
Why she touch you? Yeah.
Why all y'all faces like it? I feel like you're not. To me, you're not making any sense.
How am I making sense? Explain it to me.
Hey yo, actually, hey yo. So me and my homeboys had this discussion early in the week, right? And so one of my homeboys was like, it can technically be a threesome, but it's going to be with the man doing some wild shit for real with the other man. So if the oh, come on. So basically what we're getting at is it still a threesome if basically the men are just fucking her? So yeah, I'm saying one getting hit and one hitting her, and then they flipping it. Is it still a threesome or is that a train?
That's a train, my nigga.
Train.
What?
So this is what you're saying. So a train is both of them just basically like, all right, I'm getting the head, you hitting it. We switch.
Man, be straight up, straight dugging her ass out.
Okay, yeah. So
let me Google what a train is, cause
hold on. So then what he was saying is the actual threesome is the men. You know what I'm saying? They really getting involved with each, like everybody involved. So do you feel like it's a difference?
She Googling right now.
My thing is, I don't see that. I don't know. This is just me. This is how I think. People don't sound wrong too. But no, I don't, because maybe if I'm in charge of what's going on, I'm not saying that I will ever have a threesome. I don't know. Probably won't. But forget you, Burgg. But I don't know. I don't see that as being a train. I feel like it's still a threesome. It's three of us in a room. And if I want to do something with you separately, then do something with you separately. Y'all still in the same room together. Y'all could be laying right next to each other and I could just be jumping from side to side. I'm just saying, I don't see it
No,
I feel like for all that, then I just fuck her when I want to fuck her. Like fuck all that.
That's all I was saying. I heard that. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, let me tell y'all what Urban Dictionary say. Give me a second.
Oh,
Hold on, let me read it first. Oh, this is a lot.
This summarize it.
Let me finish reading it.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what.
So yes, y'all are correct when y'all say they take turns, but usually it says that it's like several men, not just two. It says that it's several. I mean, yeah,
several can be there's more than one.
But
several is no.
We're gonna make it more than one.
No, several is not.
You ain't about to try to make this.
One is one, a couple is two, a few is three, several is more than three.
No, fuck that.
Several is more than three. Oh, so you saying if it's two, it ain't a train?
No.
All right, yo. So listen, in the nigga dictionary, if it's two niggas and a girl, and she getting guarded out.
My bad. Let me rephrase. Several, it says more than two. That's what it said in the thing. So I would say three or more, but it's more than two, so three or more. Yeah, okay. But go ahead. I'm listening.
But yeah, then she basically just she getting ran on. She's getting the train. It's just that simple. That's not a no.
Yeah, I mean, if you even
I got a question. Are you somewhat disagreeing because you don't like the term of
train? You don't like the word?
Yeah. Do you not like? I think that's what it is. You don't like the term.
No, I don't know. Like it's not.
It's fine. It's okay.
I'm not saying no. I don't have an issue with it. The word is train. Shoot, I think of the train. Choo. But but no, I don't. Like I really do get what y'all saying, but I think I'm an overthinker, so I analyze situations more than I probably should.
Right.
But I don't know.
If you go on any porn site or another black person where the train is, I think that definition is gonna pop up.
And I'm not saying that it.
Yeah, she's just saying that she sometimes is overthinking the term.
Yeah, so
that's all she's saying.
Because the way you're describing it, you're like, okay, if I was to invite two dudes over, and we're all in the same house together, whatever the case is, and I'm intimate with them separately. So is that a train being ran on me?
No.
No, that's not.
That's the same. But that's the same thing then, because if you're saying that someone is having a threesome, but she decides to have sex with them individually while they're all still together,
that's not a train. That's just
no,
fucked us separately.
That ain't what I said.
They fucked us separately for real. That's not a train.
No, that's not what I said. I said as one fucking her, the other one catching the head, like right there on the spot.
So, but then that's a threesome.
That's a train.
No, that's not. It's a train.
Think about it.
That was my whole point of asking you how you felt about it. So
right.
if you feel like that's a threesome, all right.
But is that to me? I feel like is that not a threesome? Like if you getting back shots and then you giving the person head, that's not a threesome.
Not to us.
No, it's happening at the same time.
But that's not a threesome.
Oh, you're getting trained.
Not to us. No.
Yeah.
That's a choo-choo.
That's what we used to do to dummies.
Let me.
I think that's why.
Y'all remember that game? I don't know if it's Jeopardy or not. When you got one phone call to save a life. Let me see if they answer.
All right, put it on speakerphone.
All right.
Well, they got to answer first.
Who is a girl or a boy?
This is a man, a grown man.
Oh wow!
I thought you don't get a woman's opinion. It's a whole bunch of niggas already on here.
No, I mean, kids with the grown man.
They're gonna say it's a. They
That
gonna
grown
He
man.
probably ain't gonna answer.
His
It's
grown
like-
ass probably asleep. It's 10:30.
No, that's like one of my close friends, and he's never he never chooses sides. So I always talk to him because he's very neutral when it when it comes to things. So I like to ask him, but
Right.
All right, you get him like Burgg.
He can't say, huh?
I ain't say nothing.
I heard my name. What you say, nigga?
What you say, nigga?
But anyway,
Acting like Burgg.
next topic, because
Because I'm neutral.
Yeah.
Niggas be begging me to cheat. Yo, you gotta cheat. No, the fuck I don't, nigga.
Exactly. See.
Yeah. All right,
That's crazy.
Let's talk about Deshaun Watson sexual allegations. So he got.
Oh yeah.
Is this the football player?
Yeah.
The one with he got hair?
I gotta take a sip of Henny for this.
Say it again, yo.
He has hair.
That's
He
the way
has
you
hair?
gonna describe him. He got hair.
Mhm. Oh no, that's not him. He a quarterback.
You talk.
Because there was another football player. I don't know if he was. I don't know.
Oh,
if
you
it
talking
was
about that,
sexual assault or it was like abuse or something. Because it was another guy too.
You talking about the white guy?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, his bitch ass beat his black girlfriend up. Fuck him. Fuck white people.
All right, time for me to log on. Y'all later.
So right now, Deshaun Watson got
Listen, y'all gotta
7.
chill.
He got 7 sexual allegations from women who gave him a massage. So they saying
You're talking about they went to 19 now.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he went to 19, yo.
They went to 19.
What the?
Yeah.
Yo, they lying, yo. Hey, yo, Houston just paying some women to make some accusations so that they can bring his stock down and they can make him stay in Houston, yo. That's all that's happening right now, yo. It happened with Zeke.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because
remember those allegations that came up when he was trying to get his money from Dallas.
No, that was one girl.
Yeah, no, I'm the only girl up here, right? So this is very sensitive topic.
But listen, I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but based on him, he got no background, and then as soon as he trying to leave,
when you say but, it leaves a lot of room for assumption. You keep saying but, and I don't feel like there should be a but. If someone says that they were sexually assaulted, I believe that they were sexually assaulted, especially
hell no.
When it comes to a woman, that's the issue though. When it comes to a woman, a lot of people don't want to believe it, or because it's a football player, basketball player, or whomever it is. A lot of people don't believe it because of this person is a celebrity, or because they might think that the woman is trying to go after them for their coins.
That's not. So yo, listen, that's not what we're saying. So the issue is this. The issue is that his background has been clean since he's been in the league. No, just listen. This is what I'm saying. His background has been clean since he's been in the league. College, he hasn't had any issues. Here comes that he wants to leave Houston. Houston doesn't want to let him go. And all of a sudden, it's like all these women coming out back to back to back to back. Why did y'all not come out before all this happened? Like, where did all of this stuff all of a sudden happen?
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's nice. Listen. I'm not trying to say that you need to silence women. Women should be able to speak up if they are getting abused. I am just saying this: 19 women, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, is accusing him of doing all of this stuff.
But look at Bill Cosby.
That shit's a year.
That's from years
ago. That
ago.
shit was
just. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look at Bill Cosby.
Like that shit was
after a decade later, you hear a whole bunch of women coming out and say he did this, he did that, whatever the case is. And then I think also at the time he just got a deal for something from a network or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So
real quick. Also, so you know that usually when there are these kind of accusations that come out, there are at some point in time that person who is being accused pays that person to be silent. He has not paid not one woman, not one, to be silent.
Oh,
that says something.
Listen.
Deshaun, he has not paid. Usually.
That's
Bill
not
Cosby. No, listen. Just listen real quick. If you go back to every man that has been accused of doing something to a woman, abusing a woman, they all have paid some woman to silence them.
After they probably went to court or something, though.
No. They pay them before they go to court. They always pay before they go to court.
Either is when
I would have to. I don't know. I would personally have to do some research on that. And I'm not saying that you're not right. I would personally have to do my own research. But again, I just feel like I hear what you're saying, but I just feel like assault is something serious. Like,
but what about okay? So where is your sympathy for the person who's being accused as well?
Yeah, I mean.
I don't.
So you can't do that because they could be lying.
My thing is, though, I'm not sympathizing. I can empathize with him, but I don't feel sorry that someone said this and that. But I can empathize with him and say, okay, well, if I.
So do you feel sorry for the woman?
Yes, she does.
I can empathize. I don't feel sorry for it. I can empathize.
So if when they come out that it's all false, so you don't feel nothing. You just like, oh, okay, that's it. Like,
no, I did not, and I did not.
That ruins somebody's whole career. That happened plenty of times.
I'm saying, but I'm not saying that I don't feel anything. You're asking me, do I sympathize with them? And I said, no, I don't feel sorry for nothing right now. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's not. So I said I can empathize.
So you're empathizing for both sides, is what you're saying?
Yeah, the same. Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Because I'm not saying that he did it, and I'm not saying that he did not do it. But also, when it comes to me being a woman, I have a bias towards it, just like you all have a bias towards it because he's a male. So you're gonna tend to, about football, these things. So you looking at it from his point, but I'm also
It's not about him being a male. That's not what it is.
Yeah,
it's more so that we've seen this happen before. We've seen,
but that's what I'm saying. You have a bias towards it. So what I'm saying is, when you have a bias towards it, you have a strong feeling already in your head because you've seen it before. It came up before. So what I'm saying, my bias is, as a woman, I've also seen a lot of times where women will come out years later, maybe a year later, 2 years later, saying that someone has assaulted them in either sexual assault or whatever it is. And people are like, oh, you're lying because you're just now saying it. Why didn't you say it before? That's where my point of view is coming in. So I'm not saying that he did it or he did not do it, but sometimes women are scared, or sometimes they're told to shut up. We don't know if, again, you say people, guys or whatever, celebrities have people sign stuff so they won't say nothing. We don't know if he had people saying, hey, if you talk, it's going to be an issue. But no, we don't know that because it's kept on a hush hush. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many different avenues or ways in which you can go about certain things. I don't know, but I'm just saying this is how I personally view it as a woman. So that's yeah.
And I mean, I definitely respect that because, again, we are coming from two different point of views, and like you said, our biases are different. It's not like we're trying to be biased, but I get what you're saying. It's like, okay, we've seen this before happen over and over and over, and you saying the same thing. It's just saying, like, okay, my bias is that plenty of women constantly come out, and every time they come out, and if it's a celebrity, they be like, oh, that woman is lying. Like, that's always the. Wait,
but see, with this, it ain't even necessarily people saying like the women lying. Everybody energy really directed towards NFL. They're like, yo, all of a sudden some shit come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that shit. Nobody really said anything about the women saying anything. It's like, yo, all of a sudden when he went out, you feel me? It's like, oh, come on, y'all. It's a problem. You're like, yo, that's like that's the part that don't add up. It ain't necessarily about the women because we don't know who the women are.
Exactly.
I haven't seen no reports or anything on the women. like who they are, whatever. So
all right,
I don't think
so this is what happened. So I'm not, man, you can finish your story just so you can put more input into your story. So the women that are accusing him, he's just been finding women on Instagram and finding like women on Instagram to get massages from, instead of having like that one dedicated person that most athletes have to get their massage. He has just been going on Instagram finding random women to get massages from. So that's what everybody, again, it's like, well, they're kind of confused. They're like, well, you got all this money. Why are you going on Instagram finding people to get massages from when you got networks through the NFL to find someone professional that you know that you can keep that relationship with, that you know this person knows what you want, so you're not constantly, okay, I go here, or I don't like it when I go here, or I go, you know how you go to certain places and it's just like, it's not the same as others. So it's like, you got all this money, why are you not just going to this specific person to get this massage? So that's why people were saying it's looking bad on him, because he got all this money, but why are you on Instagram finding women to get massages from? But Jermaine, you can go ahead and finish. I didn't know if you heard that part. I heard about that today.
Yeah, I ain't hear about that part.
like that's bullshit, yo. Not to say that he couldn't have been, you feel me, wild or whatever. You know what I'm saying, with a woman, but as easy as they can sit there and say you got money and you should have somebody professional, you know what I'm saying, your own little thing. Well, what if you're the type of person that just want to give back to smaller people? You get what I'm saying?
It's always in the community helping out. So
you feel me? I just and like I said, I'm not trying to defend them, but it's like now that this coming out. If they do this, right? If they do this, why hasn't it been investigated? I'm quite sure this ain't something, you know what I'm saying, that he just started. If it's been so many women. If it's true. So my thing is, because it's a negative narrative out there, the first thing they come, he, you know what I'm saying, why did he have somebody personal?
Yeah.
He could have had a personal woman and been still wilding for real.
Trying to support small businesses. And so, this is my thing too with it, Joe. It's like, all right, Joe, it's not really making sense, like, to me, because again, being like you said, like with the NFL, it's like, all right, regardless of what happens, at this point, his name is smeared already. Like, he can go to court and they find him innocent. It does not matter. People are gonna look at him different now. Exactly. In the NFL, they have their own way of disciplining you. You can go to court, everything be clear, your name be clear, everything. NFL be like, oh no, nigga, you brought all this negativity to our league. We suspending you for a year. So it's like he fucked regardless already.
No,
yeah, Banks, yeah.
I agree with that.
Who else has that happened to?
AB.
No, AB got fucked because one, his shit was lingering on, and he was wilding. That's what went AB.
Yeah, so but as far as him being accused, there was never no evidence on it.
Right, which I agree with. This is the part that I'm saying. What kept AB out was one, AB was wilding.
Yeah.
And then AB had AB had nonstop shit going with it. Police coming to his house. Like AB would not stop for real.
I would have to go online and really check to specifically find out who. But Shannon Sharp said it today. He said the same thing. He was like, the NFL has their own way of disciplining their players. Like, they can go through all of this shit where they go through the court system and be found innocent, and the NFL can still be like, oh no, nigga, fuck you. We still gonna suspend you for a few games and suspend you for however long we want to.
That's every league, though, yo. That's every league. That's every league, yo.
No, I know that. I'm just specifically talking about the Sean situation. I'm just saying that, like, at this point in time, with him being accused, it's like, all right, he fucked regardless right now.
I agree with that part, but the part of saying basically like you can get out of trouble like court wise, but you ain't getting in trouble. You ain't getting out of trouble with us. That's everybody.
That's what every league. I know.
Yeah, that's the only part that I'm You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't think Shannon Sharp was just saying the NFL is specifically doing that. I think he was just talking about because they're talking about Deshaun in the NFL. He's not saying like the NFL is the only one who does that. He's just saying like, okay, with this specific situation, regardless of how it works throughout the court system, he still could be fucked regardless. That's all he was saying. He's not saying no other league does that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not what he was saying. That's all I'm saying is that it's like regardless right now, it's 19 women, yo. There are going to be people in America who are going to agree with those women, regardless if they're lying, regardless if they're not. And he's also a black man. You got to also add that factor into it. He guilty already. Regardless of how you want to look at it, he's guilty already. Yo. We've seen other white men get accused of this shit before, and you don't hear about it no more. And if you do, it's rarely brought up like that. You don't hear about the shit with Big Ben no more.
Shit,
you always hear that.
Right. Fuck that. You always hear about Big Ben.
Nigga, each time Big Ben get brought up, bring that up.
Nigga, somebody brought up Big Ben earlier because Juju picked to stay with him. Niggas was like, you'll rather stay with a racist than to play with Lamar or Pat. They always bring that shit up with
no. Man, I'm not talking about I'm talking about the thing with the girl.
That is.
I said that.
No, you said racist.
I said rapist.
Okay.
No, you said I thought it's not you said racist.
I'm saying rapist.
Oh, you talking about
yeah, niggas always say something about Big Ben.
Yeah, they bring that up anytime Big Ben come up, yo.
Boy, you can't sleep about somebody calling him a rapist.
They were saying it during they run last year.
Yeah, they always do, yo.
Oh, my fault. I take that back.
Told you gotta hop on that Twitter, yo.
I be on that all the time. Yeah. Hey, I be on it. I'm social media. This ain't my thing, yo.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter. I don't be up there, but follow me.
How you follow if you not be up there?
I mean, I'm up there, but I ain't up there. But I'm up there.
When was your last tweet?
Right.
Hey, yo.
Right.
First of all, every time Beans do that, I be thinking he farting and he can't take his fart. That's why he keep putting the shirt over his nose.
We are not digressing from this question.
That nigga like smelling himself. I'm dead ass. You like smelling himself.
I'm dead. Let me see. The last time I tweeted, how you do this? You
don't even know how it works. Come
there
on.
We go. I'm here. The last time I tweeted was, I retweeted. January 9th.
Oh no.
That's not too long ago.
That's long.
Shit.
In 20 years, that's long.
That's damn near 2020 almost.
Wow. But follow me, y'all.
You gotta make some tweets first.
Y'all gonna follow me?
You gotta make some tweets first.
All right, you gotta be active.
I'm gonna be active if y'all follow me.
Who's trying to play us?
I'm not. Right. Listen, I'm gonna step up my social media game one day.
Right, one day, dude.
I'm getting old, but
big herb.
So I wanted to my stomach hurt, y'all. But what did I want to ask y'all? Oh, have y'all read about the shootings of
the Asians
in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's what the Asians, right?
Over the stimulus shit.
No, what?
The who?
The stimulus check.
No.
They were shooting about a stimulus check?
No, they this dude he killed his baby mother and 3 other people because she wouldn't split his her stimulus check with him.
How y'all go to this stimulus check to what I asked y'all?
I was trying to figure out what you was talking about,
because we thought.
I haven't read fully the whole article yet, but the news articles. But there was this white guy, and he shot 4. I believe it was 4 Asian women. And I think they were either, I don't know if they were in their work or something like that or whatever the case is, but they're trying to figure out what his motive was and things like that. But I'm just trying to figure out how do y'all feel about it? Especially everything that's going on in the world and stuff like that.
I seen that. Seen it, and that's fucked up. And
oh, hold on, y'all. My friend calling. He calling back. Give me a second.
Yeah.
The grown ass man woke up.
I wanted to ask you a question. I needed you to be my lifeline. I think like they did on Jeopardy or something like that. That's what you call it? Okay, cool. So I have a question. So do you can I put you on speakerphone? Okay, because I'm on the little I said the AirPod. Jesus. What the podcast? I felt old. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's my question. So one, let me see if I'm explaining this right. Okay, what do you consider a train? Like being a train being ran on a woman?
What do I consider a train? That's like multiple men all at one time.
Okay, what is multiple men?
But technically, a train really could be two people. But I mean, anything more than two people, yeah.
Oh yes, sir. You know the vibes.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, two people is really like a threesome. Anything more than that, yeah.
Okay, so I had said that two people is a threesome.
No, we got two men.
But there, I said if it's two men and a woman, I said that to me that's still considered a threesome. But they're saying, because it's all guys, they're saying that it's also considered a train.
Technically, yeah, because it's two people taking turns. But I mean, technically, it's like three people is still a threesome. Once you go past that, then it becomes like a train. Unless it's like two dudes, two chicks, then it's kind of like a mini orgy. It's like a baby orgy.
All right, so he 50-50.
So as long as it's like anytime it's like the males outnumber the female like 3-1, then it becomes a train.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being my lifeline.
Listen, he said if the male outweighs the female,
I'm gonna call you later.
How?
All right, bye. You said what?
How?
He said if the males outweigh the female.
He said if the males outweigh the female, then he said if it's like 3-1.
No, he just said if they
that's what he said. He's like if the male outweighs the female, then that is
a train.
He said 3-1.
No, he went back and forth with this shit. He said 3-1. He said two men was technically a train, but then he was going back and forth with it. He was 50.
He said, but listen, he was giving. That's why I said he was giving you all other things. He said if it was 2-1, he said technically it is, but he said it's also considered a threesome. He said now if there are multiple men, if the men outweigh the women, meaning he said when you look at this back, he said 3-1. He said that's considered a train. He said if it's two males and two women, he said that's considered a small orgy.
Hey yo, look, listen, we gonna keep it this simple. With it. Listen, because you brought it back up. If there's one woman and there's two niggas, you are getting dug the fuck out. That's a train. It's that simple.
That's a train.
She a slut. She a straight smut. It's just that simple.
Damn,
she a dummy. Damn. Yeah, she is. The fuck straight like that. All this fucking.
Oh, you say she a dummy?
So she a dummy, a smut?
I want to say she a dummy, though.
No, she a dummy, nigga. Fuck out.
I want to say she a dummy.
Oh, that bitch a dummy. If you get a train run on you, use a dummy, yo.
Well, she's just a freak.
She's still a dummy then. The fuck? That's the fuck. Yes, really.
I feel like people. My thing is, people have choices, and I feel like people got choices, and you cannot label somebody because they're freakier than you.
Right. That's like yo. It's like basically like.
Because my thing is, I feel like if you consent to something and you want to explore something and you're gonna call me a hoe because I'm exploring, I could be safe wearing condoms. I could tell these people, hey, we got to get tested before we do all of this, blah blah blah. Am I still a hoe? Or am I? Wow.
Use a hoe.
You didn't even have to think about it.
Use a hoe.
I feel like that's. I feel like that's so, but that okay. So is a woman. So if I sleep with a guy on the first night, am I a hoe?
No.
Nah.
That's a different situation. So,
but
that's
it's
totally different.
So can I? If I sleep with two guys in the same night, am I a hoe?
No.
No, not technically, no.
So if I sleep with
hey, Burgg, you sneezing? This nigga said
technically no. But I don't get what's the difference if I do two people at the same time.
If you do it's like this. If you do it like say if it's like a one time, not a one time thing, but like you did it here, but you ain't doing it like very often. You doing that shit often, like you just doing it. Then it's like all right now.
But what if it's with the same two dudes?
I didn't know. But if it's with different
dudes,
saying.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But what if she's that person? What if she got different dudes for different things? She a hoe?
Yes.
Oh no.
Hold on. Matter of fact,
it's the same.
Maybe she has a dude that specifically I don't want to say use, but specifically calls and wants to be intimate with because he give head.
Oh, no.
And that's his job. Not trying to say it like that.
That's his job.
That's his job. He know what to do.
But I'm just saying, what if she has? Y'all ever watch Being Mary Jane? Like she has specific guys.
Oh no! She a slut. No, she's not. That bitch a hoe.
He had 3 niggas.
That bitch is a hoe.
No, she's not.
That she is.
You done called.
How was she a hoe? She had relationships with all of them, some form of relationship. They respected her. He made sure they got tested.
Come here,
all this stuff like that. Like I don't see that as being a hoe.
Hey, Mary Jane,
I'm getting real defensive right now, but I don't see that as being a hoe.
Sure. Fuck out of here. She a hoe.
He said no.
Why can't he try to go to his lifeline to save him?
That's what he always try to do.
That bitch a hoe.
No, she's not. I feel like that word, like a hoe and a slut and stuff like that. I feel like it's so outdated. It's so because I feel like we got choices. If somebody wanted to go out and have sex with 20 people and they protected and taking care of themselves, they still a hoe. Yeah, I know Kenny gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, you're a hoe.
Hey, hold on. Why would you say that then?
You know what it be though? It's men still not comfortable with women rocking how we rock. That's all.
Thank you.
Like men still not comfortable with that. Like we can have a head monster, we can have a girl that we fuck raw, and we can just have a big butt girl that we just like for real. And everything cool for real.
I look at that shit in both ways for real. Men and women, I feel the same.
But all men don't see it like that.
That's true.
But who just thought?
That was JT Swag.
Oh, what'd he say?
No, I'm saying I look at it like in both ways for real. Like for the man and woman, like if they fucking multiple people, I mean, like they hoeing.
But I feel like
so you'll call a man a hoe?
Yeah.
I ain't calling no grown ass man no hoe, yo.
So I mean, not a hoe. A grown ass woman a hoe.
No, that's
she is a hoe.
You can't do that. That's not fair. They doing the same thing.
Man, whore.
They can't afford it.
Right. Both of them some hoes.
All right, I can respect what JT saying because JT keeping the same energy. But this nigga saying I ain't calling a grown man a hoe. Like, what's the difference?
What?
Hey, everybody
So sound like
why you look like somebody's grandpa or uncle?
Kenneth don't want to do nothing. I ain't calling no grown man. You don't want to do nothing with no grown man, yo. Not saying like that.
But that's not. But I feel like that's not fair. It really isn't.
How isn't it fair?
Oh, he old school.
Because if he is having sex with 20 people and that woman is having sex with 20 people, they doing the same thing.
And they both some hoes.
But Kenny said that he not calling a grown man a hoe.
You scared nigga with
him? All right, listen. They both hoes.
Thank you.
They both some hoes.
But I don't believe that. I don't believe it's hoes. I feel like people go through stages where they want to be intimate. They want to explore.
No, they go through their whole stage. It's a whole stage.
Whole phase. I guess it ain't not really wrong with being a hoe. It's just what you is for real.
But I feel like you shouldn't call someone like
you gotta embrace yourself being a hoe.
But the thing is, calling somebody a hoe, that's so derogatory because you're saying if I have 5 partners and I just want to be nasty and I want to try new things and I'm being protective and all these things.
You a nasty little hoe then.
I don't.
Right.
I just don't see. Okay, maybe it's me. I just don't like. I don't like the word because I feel like you should be able to live and do what you want without somebody labeling you.
No. Listen. You can have all the fun you want to, but embrace being a hoe. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No. No.
Who cares what other people think of you? Like
exactly.
But it's not.
Who cares what other people think about you?
That's not the point. That is the whole point of you all, not you all specifically, but you all putting a label on something. Like I feel like if that's the case, no, you don't say that, Yolanda. But
no, say it. Speak your mind.
Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like I don't know. I just no, I don't agree. I'm sorry.
All right, hold on. Question for you, yo. Are you talking to multiple men and women? Because I feel like you are, and you get a little perfect.
That's a good point, yo.
I'm saying though, because she was
Beans, you supposed to be on my side.
Nah, because you specifically breaking down the numbers saying 5 niggas.
He hit that right in the nose, yo. I'm like, damn, yo, do make a good point. Like she going in, she's like, no, but yo, like,
there's a difference between talking and being intimate with someone. Yes, I talk to people. Am I intimate with everybody? No, but I can have conversation with folk. That's nothing.
You're not a hoe if you have conversations with people. You're not committed to nobody. Just because you talk to somebody, don't mean you committed to them. You single.
So if you single, you could be intimate with whoever you want, and you're not a hoe.
You still a hoe.
But you a hoe.
No, you still a hoe.
You still a hoe.
You still a hoe.
You just a single hoe.
Right.
Crazy. I don't like that.
Listen, to all the ladies, all the fellas out there, y'all some hoes.
That's not what it is. That's what society makes it. But that's not what it is. No.
Listen,
I mean, at the end of the day, yo, just gotta rock how you want to rock.
Right. Yeah. Don't care what nobody think about you. You a hoe?
Yeah, right. If that's what you want.
But how we get to this when I wanted to have the conversation about the shooting?
The nigga,
the light skinned nigga said, "Fuck everybody else. Do what you do."
Was a light skinned nigga, but back to what I was saying about the Asian community. It's fucked up that it's happening, and it was fucked up that I seen that the I believe it was the sheriff or somebody saying that the white dude had a bad day, and that's how he expressed his feelings or whatever the case.
Wow, I didn't see that.
What? Yeah, I'll show you. I'll try finding.
They try to do the same thing with that one guy with the racist comment.
I feel like if it was a black dude, he wouldn't even make it to the jail.
I don't know. He would have been gone.
I feel like a lot of these white folk who are committing these hate crimes and all these other crimes, like they're really getting a pat on the back. Like,
because they doing the job that America wants to do.
They're doing I feel like this is. I have a lot of strong feelings about it, but I'm not going to get into it.
No, yo, say it. Fuck these crackers.
Oh, speak your mind, man.
I didn't say that. Don't put those words.
It's Friday. Stimulate your mind.
I just feel that it's very disheartening. That in all these years, like even with the Asian community, the Black community, like we're still experiencing so much hate because of our skin color, who we are, where we come from, things of those sorts. Like it's becoming, like we speak about this stuff at work, so it's becoming so overwhelming. And I think it is, for me, it's becoming overwhelming, and it's taking a lot of energy because for me, I'm thinking like, what can I do to change? Like, what can I do to change this? Granted, I'm one person, so I know I can't do that much, but I do think about like, what can I do to change this? Like, how can we as individuals like make things different?
I mean, educating Yeah, I guess your white counterparts. But
I'm
at
not
the same
educating.
time,
I'm not educating
no,
them
listen,
anymore.
yo, all right, listen. So this is listen, all right. So at this point, it's not really nothing you can do, but it's just like I don't know where I heard this from and where I read it from, but it was something talking about the basically with black people, and you can bring up Asians as well. Unless we are entertaining America, we have no people don't give a fuck about us unless we're an athlete, unless we're entertaining them in some kind of way. Like if it was not for sports, if it was not for music, we would still be segregated to this day.
We are segregated still.
Yeah,
No. I mean, seriously,
but I'm just saying, we're in a new age of segregation, and I don't care what nobody said. We are like, for instance, like one of my dissertation topics that I was thinking about doing was the school to prison pipeline, and how Black students, mostly Black males, they get harsher punishments than the white students do. Like a Black male can have an outburst in the class. Now he going to the principal office and he getting suspended. Where if a white child has an outburst in the class, they're like, oh, maybe he needs to go see the counselor. He needs someone to talk to. Something is going on. So I feel like that's another thing. Like, sorry.
Before you go deep into it, I just want to say this. This is one thing I don't personally like. I don't like that every single person that we look up to or that is the main resource for Black people is an entertainer.
The person that I don't
besides Obama, there is no. They have like Cardi B talking about certain stuff. That's not what she. That's not really what she's about.
The thing.
Well, no. Hey, hold up, yo. Before you say that, Tyrell, it's nothing wrong with Cardi B being the person who's bringing that up. You gotta respect that. It's a Black woman who has that platform and she's using it because other people don't have the voice that she has. So if she may not be the face that you want to be speaking at, but she has to be the face because she's on that platform. You gotta respect that. I understand what you're saying.
I respect it, but I just don't like how we only can look
up. You don't like how it's just.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, real, because there's so many other activists and other people that are doing something that aren't in entertainment that are speaking up, but a lot of people don't know about them, or a lot of people don't research them about them and stuff like that. So like I definitely get that, but for me, I don't. There's so many people that I've ran across that aren't in entertainment that talk about certain things. I don't want to say that I look up to them, but I appreciate the knowledge that they do bring to the table in helping me understand things better than because I don't know everything. So at least I'm learning something. But I don't know. The world is a lot going on right now. So I could barely put things into words, but it's becoming very overwhelming.
I'm not gonna say, that what's going on that I've become insensitive to it. It's just that it's kind of like we didn't dealt with this shit for so long. It's just like you kind of just keep rolling with the punches as we've been taught to as African Americans, as Black women, as Black men. We just roll with the shit because it's like, all right, we keep complaining about this shit. It's not gonna change anything. Granted, of course, we're going through this. And we want to educate each other. Nothing wrong with us voicing our opinions to one another, but these white motherfuckers don't give a fuck about anything we say. They don't.
And I agree to an extent, but for me, I'm gonna keep complaining. I'm gonna keep talking. Somebody gonna hear me. So you can't. The thing is, I feel like people want you to shut up. They don't want you to talk about it anymore.
Oh no, I'm not saying to shut up. I'm just saying though, it's just like you always hear that. It's just like. Stop speaking and put some actions into it, which we do. We put the action into it. Enough of us do. But again, it only does but so much. Like, they just don't give a fuck. Like, it's just that simple. And the best way for us to continue to go through life is to support one another. Stop worrying about the support of these motherfuckers because they don't care. We keep looking for the validation of these motherfuckers. It's never going to change. These niggas can look you in your face. You probably work with white people right now, and I'm not even saying that that this is the case. These niggas probably call you niggas behind your back. It's like, oh, you are the greatest worker. I love you so much. Get behind your back. Oh, this nigga here, this little light skinned nigga. Like, come on, like we gotta be honest.
But the thing, the field that I work in, majority of everyone is white. Where I work at, majority of the individuals are white. And again, like I said, a lot of places, a lot of jobs are trying to have these diversity and equity groups and racial justice groups and things like that. So, I mean, they probably are. I don't put it past anyone. I will hope they're not. But you never know. They probably are. But I feel like that's with anybody though. Even my own. Even my own people probably talk about me. Shoot, like. So but I understand that it's a different tone and a different vibe when it comes from a white tone. Yeah, when it comes from a white person, it definitely is different, and you take it in a different way. But even when my people talk about me too, that's also hurtful too, as well. But I mean, like you kind of gotta roll with the punches and just kind of take stuff in, but. I try not to.
But see, yo,
that shit phony to me though.
That's the conversation that needs to be had. Is what you're saying, yo, is that you have to just roll with the punches. I respect exactly again where you're coming from because you deal with shit every day. Like you said, you work with white people all the time. So again, you're dealing with, you know, I know you see it at work. I know you see small hints in there of racism, but you roll with it because you like, all right, motherfucker, I'm not supposed to be here with y'all, but I'm here. Your success speaks louder than anything. So all that complaining about, oh well, this, that, and the fourth about what the fuck they're not doing for us. All right, you just keep pushing and you keep getting higher, and you just continue to bring your people up. Like you may not think yo, but you probably a role model to a lot of other kids who like, damn, like. I didn't think that she would have this job or that she would have made it through college or she would have been getting her master's. Like, that's really how we got to continue to go on about life. Like, that it just has to be that way. Because, again, all this talking and all this complaining, they ain't going to do shit. How long we been complaining? Our ancestors been complaining. It ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
We got certain places, like we got Martin Luther King speaking. We got Malcolm X, a whole bunch of people.
We got certain places because of ourselves. It ain't because of what they done for us. It ain't because of our complaining. It's because of our determination. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
I'm kind of 50-50 on that.
I need Beans to take off this yellow thing. Beans, you're starting to look funny to me. I'm sorry.
You say like the complaining won't get us nowhere, but in a kind of a sense, it has for real. So tell me more. Just like, for example, the NFL with all this Black Lives Matter shit. At first, they wouldn't dare speak anything black for real. Like they would never put a commercial out saying anything, you know what I'm saying, on that topic. But now you can't stop them from making the shit. What the fuck? Okay. That comes from complaining for real. You got women sitting here talking about like being treated equally for real. They still got work to do, but it has gotten a lot better. That comes from complaining.
Is that complaining though?
Yeah.
I feel like because
it's complaining.
Go ahead.
If I'm voicing my opinion about something that I have, you know what I'm saying, that's complaining.
I don't think
that's complaining. I don't know the type word, but I don't think that's complaining.
Be honest, show how effective is that commercial really been? I mean, how effective?
It don't matter.
It does matter. They doing it to shut you up.
No, it don't. This is what I'm saying. It's the fact that they did it. Like a nigga like me looking at that shit, I'm like, that's bullshit. But it's just the simple fact that they're putting it out there. It's a simple fact that Colin Kaepernick is back on Madden now. We don't give a fuck because it's still bullshit. But it's just the fact that we've been sitting here complaining about this shit. That's why it's being put back out there. Just like
okay, all right, Ben, I got a question. So anything that we complained about serious shit when it comes to us, what have we complained about serious shit that comes to African Americans that have changed? I'm not talking about entertainment.
What is serious?
I'm talking about I'm about to say it. Budgets in schools. Has that shit changed? No, the fuck it has not.
Budget in schools?
Yes.
I mean, no, not really. But what I will say is the athletes that you entertain that you don't want to talk about, they're putting it back into the schools, or at least trying to. They trying. Now, it ain't going to happen overnight, but we can't sit here and say that nobody hasn't been trying to do shit.
I'm not saying that nobody is trying, yo.
But
I feel like I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Kenny. But I feel like we also have to realize, like he said, like when you're voicing your opinion, you're dissatisfied about something. So when you're dissatisfied about something, you are complaining about something because you're building an annoyance about it to someone. Like you keep annoying them. Eventually to them, it turns into a complaint. Like, why you keep complaining? Why are you annoying me? So I get it. Things are not going to be done by the snap of a finger and things like that. But there has been times where people are complaining or telling someone constantly about something that does put something into action. So I feel like I get what you're saying, Kenny, but I definitely agree with Beans.
No, so yo, this is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. What you're saying is right. The complaining has worked. The complaining has worked to where it comes to if it affects the white America's bottom line. Our school systems ain't affecting them niggas. That's why they not changing shit. This nigga's talking about Colin Kaepernick being on fucking Madden. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm talking about real struggles that we going through, yo. Nobody give a fuck about a fucking video game when this kids who don't got fucking books in school, who don't got fucking food in their fucking in school. Come on, yo.
So
man, I don't care about that shit.
So you're trying to focus on one thing that I said, and then you're trying to switch the topic to go into something more serious. And I answered your question, yo. You talking about just white people doing it. It don't matter who's doing it, yo. The complaint is still happening. The complaint is still happening about no heat band in schools, no books or whatever. Yo, people are trying to do those things, yo. It don't matter who's doing it. The complaint is happening, yo. So the people who do have money and, you know what I'm saying, or whatever resource they have, they're trying to put it back in the schools, yo. So
and I'm not saying that they're not, but this is what I'm saying to you. We have been making this complaint. America can change this shit in a snap of a finger. It ain't that fucking hard.
I mean, you're right about that, but everything not going to happen. We literally just said everything's not going to happen in a snap of a finger, yo. It's not. That's just that's like me just beating on this stone wall and saying, yo, please break. Like it's not going to break when we just hit the damn wall, yo. I gotta go get a fucking equipment and break down the fucking wall.
Yo,
it's just that simple, yo.
It's not that fucking simple.
We're fighting yearly, like years worth of struggles, yo. So the shit going to take time, yo. The shit that you said, like I said, I already answered it. What else can you say to that, yo? If I say, yo, you got people, you got athletes, entertainers, and all that, building schools, putting equipment into the schools. What else could you ask for, yo? Sometimes we got to do shit ourselves, yo. Sometimes we gotta look at the white man like, I mean, damn, the school is cold, nigga. Well, yo, my big brother over here makes $80 million, bro. You can heat this building, right? Come heat this fucking building. Sometimes we gotta do shit our damn self, yo. That's all.
I mean, I did say that earlier, but all I'm saying is that this show is that okay. I hear what you're saying that okay, things gradually happen. But yo, for some of these kids, this gradual time, we don't have all this fucking time you're talking about. It's kids who are going through this shit right now who this shit is affecting them to the point that all right, well, shit, I ain't got nothing else to do in my life. Fucking, I ain't got the proper tools for school. I ain't got the proper supplies for school. I might as well just go to the streets. Like, yo, this is what I'm saying to you. I hear what you're saying about okay, it's a little sprinkle here, and there. We ain't got time for all that, yo. We don't.
Bro, I don't condone that.
Hold on. Before
I don't condone that part, though, bro.
Hold on,
real quick,
Kenneth. This is the one thing I'm gonna say because I know a lot of people that work for the city, and it's more so at home for school and learning. I understand it's not a good learning environment. You don't have heat. You don't have this. You don't have that. But you also have to be able to teach your child at home and be able for them to do whatever they want. Because certain people, they are.
Yo, we don't have learning centers no more, yo.
You said they have what?
He said
No,
home.
no.
But
no, because I want yo because I know go ahead, yo, go ahead.
You said home.
But real, I don't fully agree with you, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. How can a parent teach a child if a parent don't know how to teach themselves, if they haven't had that education either? So like, for instance, they're like right now, kids are struggling at home because school was their safety net, where they could get food, where they could get heat, where they're able to learn something that their parents are unable to teach them. Like, that's why there's a lot of kids, like some kids, they can't afford Wi-Fi to get on their computers. Or if their Wi-Fi is acting up, their parents don't know how to use certain certain technology things and stuff like that, so that they're able to get on. So I don't want to necessarily always put it on the parent. Yes, the parent does have a job to help the child, to teach the child, but if the parent doesn't know no better themselves, how can they teach their child? So I feel like it kind of weighs both ways. You have some parents who are capable, but what about a mother who has 7 children? She can't teach all 7 children at one time. That's hard. So I feel like it's a little different, especially during this pandemic. I know it's even harder on folk or whatever. But even when kids were in school and some kids aren't showing up to school, sometimes, like, I work with kids, they don't have they don't have clean clothes. They don't have clothes to put on. They don't got nobody waking them up to go to school or whatever the case is. So it's hard for them to even get there. And people do blame it on their parents. I have kids whose parents are like cognitively delayed, or their parents have some form of disability and they physically can't do it. Not because they don't want to, they just don't have the ability to do that. So I feel like for different situations, different families, there's a lot of things that play, especially in the Black community. Like, is extremely hard. There are parents, I know some great parents who are doing what they need to do for their kids, but it's just some kids who struggle more than others.
That's what I was about to say to Kenna. Everybody simply just can't be saved, yo. It's harsh. It's a harsh statement to say, but it's reality, yo. Everybody.
Yo, I'm not saying that it's not reality. I understand that it's reality, but I'm trying to have more hope for my people. That's all I'm saying, yo.
It's nothing wrong with having hope, yo. But sometimes, yo, it's just
you telling me to face the facts.
It is what it is, yo. Yeah. Like, everybody can't be saved, yo. It's a fucked up thing to say. It's a fucked up thing to say, yo. But it is what it is. Even if like you just said about all this school and everything like that, right? And say the pandemic still hit, right? And you still got what Yo just said about everything at home. It's nothing that they can do about that, yo. That's what I say, yo. Like, sometimes, yo, it's just like, damn, this is my life, yo. Like, I gotta try to find a way out. And you know what I'm saying? We all pray for them people.
Yeah, but see,
but it's just everybody you just can't save, yo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just certain people you can't save, and then the parents, when you try to save them, and then some parents be like overparenting them, so they feel like you trying to play with them. So it's kind of like it goes.
Real, let's cut off the parent part.
I ain't gonna go into it because I had like several situations where I'm trying to help like a kid out in an after school program, and then the parents be like, "Oh, why are you trying to help him? You think he this? You think he that?"
But you gotta understand too. You
gotta understand the situation.
That's why I said you gotta understand the community you work in too, because there's a lot of parents who feel like, for instance, like I have kids who I work with kids who have like ADHD, and like a lot of people don't like medication, but some of these kids, like, they need something to calm them down, like, because they can't sit and do work, they can't interact with kids regularly, like they're all over the place or whatever the case is. And you have some parents like, no, ain't nothing wrong with my son, this and that. And it's not saying that something is necessarily wrong, but we're trying to help this person so that they're able to be successful. Not saying that they have to stay on a specific drug forever and stuff like that. Like I'm not big on drugs or stuff like that, but it's just some instances where you have to, I don't know how to explain it, but you have to be real with parents sometimes, or like really sit and figure out where they coming from. Like you, or even real, you can ask them like, hey, what makes you think I feel this way about your child, or what's making you feel this way? Because I feel like when you sit there and ask them a question to figure out why they're thinking a certain way, I feel like it would better help you understand.
I have tried that.
But how are you saying it, real?
I asked them, so what? I said, I'm trying to help your son. So what do you think do I need to do to help them? Or why do you feel that I'm being disrespectful? Or why do you feel like I'm doing this, that way? And then they either report to my boss or they'll just walk away when I'm trying to have a serious conversation.
Figure out another way.
So I just, you know what? I just said, forget, because they kept asking me that to help them and this, that, and third. I'm like, I want to help them, but I'm not getting involved with the parent. You feel me? I just can't do it.
No, like Ben said, Joe, you're not gonna save everybody. I just want us to get to a point. I just want us to get to a point as people that that we give our kids and our more hope for the future. That it's not that, oh well, I don't have this, because you asking a kid well shit, this is all that you got, make it through. Mentally, some kids can't get through that shit. It ain't as easy as as saying it, as to say, hey, you ain't got this, you ain't got that, nigga, just go ahead, just push through. Because again, some kids just need a little hope. Some kids just need that push. And that push might have to come through school, because again, some parents just don't have the time to raise their kids. My mother didn't have the time to raise me. Like, I was at home by myself from 5-6 years old, like literally having to take care of myself, because my mother was trying to take care of my bill, trying to take care of the bills, to take care of me. Like, so again, like Ben said, some kids is just not gonna make it. It's just fucked up the head of shit, but it's the truth. But I just wish that we could give some of these kids more hope. And the only way we're gonna do that is how Ben said to do it. That we got to support each other. Like, okay, yeah, put money in the schools, and just find other people that if you don't have the money, so you got people who got trades that could probably put, effort into fixing shit around the schools.
Yeah, but it's not even that. Sometimes some people just need I feel like sometimes it's not about the money or what you can bring to the school, but it's also like hearing someone's like lived experience. So like if kids were to hear from y'all specifically, like I feel like some kids they probably won't comprehend it, and that's okay. But you still have, out of those 10, you still have about maybe 2 kids, 3 kids who will understand that and be like, hey, you know what, they did it, so I can do it. So like, what's the next move or whatever. But I feel like people feel like because they're donating this, they're getting that. But again, me personally, I need to see a person. Oh, you're gonna donate this money? That's cool. I appreciate your money, but who are you as a person?
Right. Like, what did you go through in life? How did you get the way you are?
Yeah, like I'm curious, because if you said, well, shoot, I was on a block selling CDs, I'm about to ask you how much you made, because I'm about to try to do the same thing. Like, I'm just saying, because I just feel like that personal interaction between someone and understanding their story can help somebody out a lot.
And again, every kid is not going to listen, but you might spark that mind of those 1 or 2 kids, and that just might have, again, just be it. But it's better than nothing. It's better than us just giving up hope that nothing is going to work for us, because white America is not doing nothing for us. Because again, like I said, unless we entertaining them, they don't give a fuck about us, like at all. Like literally, like again, smile in your face. You could be the hardest working motherfucker in the company. They're gonna look at you still as another nigga as soon as you leave. As soon as you walk and they see your back, you another nigga then, and that's it.
Yeah, that shit phony to me. I don't like that shit.
JT, I forgot you was on this.
Hey, yo,
I mean, don't we do the same thing though?
Hold on, baby, before you go, I need y'all final thoughts on it, and then so go ahead, Ben.
Wait, what?
I mean, don't we do the same shit though?
Oh,
what you mean? Like talk about them?
Yeah.
We don't care about a white person unless they're doing something for us. We talk about behind that back.
I don't give a fuck about a white person if they do something for me.
I get that part. I'm quite sure they don't care.
I have white friends.
That's a fucking lie, yo. Nigga, a white person probably gave you a job. What are you talking about?
I said I don't care about them. I did not say I'm not appreciative of getting a job.
That's the same thing for real.
Being appreciative and caring about somebody is not the same fucking thing, nigga.
And what I'm saying is, I'm quite sure, just like LeBron, yo. They don't give a fuck about LeBron, yo. Oh, you're on a team of championship, dog. I appreciate that. But you as LeBron, fuck you, nigga. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just like, huh?
I said, yeah, kind of same thing. He won a championship.
It's the same shit. Just like without jobs for real. Oh, I mean, I appreciate you going to, take that load, but if you go get into college later, I don't give a fuck. You better come back to work. Like, it's the same shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, like, why do we expect that same energy? Like, we don't do that shit for real. Like, we don't give a fuck. I see my manager, what's up? When I go home, like I'm home now, I'm not thinking about my manager. I'm not thinking,
all right. So question. So if you found out that your manager was calling you a nigga behind your back, you would be cool?
Who would be cool with that?
Okay, but you're trying to switch the whole thing.
But y'all can call. My whole thing is though. Okay, I'm sorry. Not off topic, but on topic. It's okay for y'all to call each other niggas.
Absolutely.
But, huh?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's too many of y'all, so I'm not gonna argue with y'all. But I mean, I can handle y'all. Y'all ain't. But it's just interesting to me.
Hold on. So do you? My bad, B. Do your white friends call you nigga or something like that?
No.
So hold on. So what was you getting at with your question?
What she's saying
what I'm saying is you don't want a white person calling you nigga or some. Okay, how about this? You don't want anybody who is not Black, African American,
if you're Mexican, I don't want you calling me a nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't want anyone who's not African American or Black calling you a nigga, but you could call y'all can call each other nigga.
Right.
So because it's the same.
All right, hold on. Who about to go?
Hold on. Before you go farther. So I know you got friends and stuff, right? You got friends that you
I know where he going.
The B word, right? Like, hey bitch, what's up? Da da da.
I don't. That's the thing.
It's kind of the same concept though.
No.
It's just like anybody just call you a bitch.
No, it's not. No.
Why is that the same concept?
It's not.
Why is it not the same?
It's not. Just with a.
Why isn't it?
How is it?
First of all, I don't say bitch. Well, I just said bitch, but y'all know what I mean. Yeah. But I really don't be saying bitch. But when I was younger and I ain't have no sense, I would say like bitch. I said bitch.
How much?
I spelled it BISS.
Right, that's the same between nigga and nigga. It's kind of
no, I don't see it. I personally don't see it as being the same because of where the word nigga has derived from.
Right.
And I'm not saying I'm not saying that it's okay for me to be like, oh bitch, like to my homegirls and stuff like that. I'm not saying that, but I just feel like where that word nigga has derived from, I just feel like the context of it and the history of it, I feel like it's a lot. And for Black folk to be calling each other that, I don't know, it turned me off when I like just learned more about history and just learning more about our people. For me, it turned me off. And I'm not gonna say I never used the word because I have, but then when I started to dig deeper into certain things and understand certain things, I had to take myself back and say, hey sis, you need to chill out.
Not wrong with that. But
again, I'm not, y'all can do what y'all want to do, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just like y'all could call each other it, but nobody else in the world can say it. And trust me, I don't want listen. But I'm just saying, I'm still trying to correlate the two.
It's still so basically how I go is like Tyrell made a good example of bringing the bitch into it. When women hear a man call them bitch, they automatically like it's disrespectful for us.
Mm-hmm.
So when we hear not a black person call us nigga, that's where it come from. Like you just said, the history thing. So you know the history on it. If we hear a white person, you know what I'm saying, say it, you should already know the feeling behind it for real. Like you ain't that ain't that like when we saying it to each other, it's not a disrespectful thing. But I get what you're saying, like, yo, why are we still saying it? I get that part. But for us, it's an understanding between our culture, like us. It's okay. We can rock like that. But you, no, I don't know you. You ain't black. Like you don't go through. We go through like none of that. So nah.
So can I call you a nigger?
No.
Why not?
See, if you say ain't call me nigger.
No, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just
That's a
asking
derogatory.
because the word nigga is deriving from nigger. So I'm just asking, can I add the ER instead of the A?
No,
so
ER is just nah.
I can't.
No,
so what I'm about to say to you is, if you hear a person say nigger, like you automatically think like, yo, why are you playing, yo? Like that'd be like the automatic trigger, like, yo, stop playing. It's like not even a thing of it's like somebody trying to be funny for real. It's very it's very rare. I've never heard a black person literally be like, yeah, what's up, my nigger? I've never heard that in my life. If I heard that, I'd probably be like, this is an old time ass nigga, yo, and nah, we don't fuck with you. That's how that will go for real. It's just something that you've never heard that for real. That's like kind of like the bit, like a bitch, when I first heard it, I'm like what is that? But it became like a little slang. But at first when I was hearing, I'm like, damn, what is that? Just say it. Like that's kind of how it is. That's kind of the bed part is probably a bad example for the nigger part, but basically my point
I
is,
get you.
It sounded like more of a joke if Kenneth came on and said, "What's up, my nigger?" I'm like, such a light skinned ass. Like that's what it'll come from.
I don't know. It just rubs me. It just I don't know.
I understand where you coming from with it. You say you don't call your homegirls bitch. I can understand where you're coming from.
I'm not saying I've never called them that, but I try to refrain from just saying the word because I don't know. That's why I'd be like, bitch. Don't ask me why, but it's just.
No.
But I said that. But I said that. No, I said it. But I said that earlier. I was like, I'd be like BISSSSSSSH. But I try to refrain from saying it, but I don't know. I just think that the nigga word, it just hit a little different. Yeah, it just hit a little different.
But see, like yo, it's like what being said. Like it all goes back to how you are saying it. Because again, like me and Benz could be out in public, and I'd be like, man, fuck you, bitch, and everybody probably look like this nigga just called this nigga a bitch. That's just how we talk to each other. Like we have a way that we communicate with each other. So again, it's just all about how you are saying something to somebody. Now, a white person saying it, it's just unacceptable. Period. But again, it's just all about how you are coming off and how you're using your verbiage. It's really a straightforward about it.
Back to that manager thing, yo. Yo, so you care about your manager? I mean, you care that shit and all that shit, yo.
You said one more time.
We was beefing about the manager thing, yo.
You said do I care if he calls me a nigga?
Yeah, like that, like. You like when you going on your route and everything. When you walking out, they probably call me a nigga, yo. You thinking that?
I know it, so it's on my mind daily, yeah.
So what if he not even calling you a nigga, yo?
He calling another black person a nigga if it ain't me.
How you know that?
Because it's probably you know how you
Oh,
come on, yo.
Hold on, because y'all finna go back and forth all night. I'm not gonna do
No, we not, yo. No, we not.
That's y'all is, yo. All right, look, wrap it up right here.
I mean, Burgg,
y'all gonna go back and forth all night.
Burgg, you started late.
Hey, yo.
This is what I think. Kenneth, I don't think he played. If he would have had the same
Wrap it up right here.
We all play
Y'all
rec
go
ball
back and forth all night.
Listen, he
We
said,
play rec ball together all the time, and then we always had white friends that was cool with based off when we was younger. So I don't feel like he had that much exposure to white people that he could like when he was younger. So
I didn't get around people until I went to high school. So no, not really.
you say you ain't what?
I didn't. You just said you was I haven't been cool with enough white people to really have that feeling. Ain't that what you just said?
Yeah. Oh, you haven't been around.
Yeah, and I haven't really been around white people like that until I got to high school. My mother had like a white friend, but I even looked at her like she probably looked at me like I'm a nigga. I've been feeling like that since I was a kid, yo.
Oh, see, that's why we
So
all
any white people my mother been around, I always had it in my head like, yo, if like you I'm cool with you, like you cool with me right now because I'm around my mother. But as soon as if I was around my homeboys and you seen me out on the street, you probably look at these niggas just sitting out here. The fuck is they doing out here? Like I know how you think. I know how the fuck you think about me. It's cool, but fuck you too. And fuck your family.
Okay, real quick, because I know Burgg, like we gotta wrap it up. But
nigga always trying to wrap some shit up.
So I like from what I'm hearing from you is just like you. This is what I hear, and I may be listening too hard, or but for me, I hear you saying that all white people that you encounter have the same mindset or think a certain way.
If they all had the same mindset, and this is my thing, it's not that it has to be the mindset of me, of you looking at me like I'm a nigga. Mm-hmm. But I know that you look at my people, that there is a black child that you have looked at and said, look at that nigga. It don't have to be me.
It's weird to me because like my aunt is married to a white man. Right. I don't feel that he looks at us like, oh, look at these niggas, look at these black folk. Like he's in love with a black woman, and he's always around us. Like my thing is, I look at it as his privilege is different than mine. Mm-hmm. That's what I look at it as. Like if my brother was outside doing something and my uncle was doing the same thing, they would target my brother before they target my uncle. So I would look at it as that. But I don't, if I see a white person walking down the street or even walking in my hall, I don't necessarily think they like, oh, look at this nigga, look at this black girl, oh, look at this bald-headed black girl. Or like, me personally, I don't see it in that way. I look at it as privilege. Like some people don't acknowledge the privilege that they have. Mm-hmm. because they are white, and there probably are some people who be like, oh, this nigga da 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 da, but I don't think that's my mindset of when I see a white person, like that's what they're automatically thinking.
That's just my I know I get what you're saying, but that's just my mindset. I feel like it's behind closed door at some point in time. These motherfuckers look at, if it ain't me, it's a rapper who is black, it's somebody, it's an African American, they look at it and they say, that's a nigga right there. And because of that, and because of that, I will never like white people. I just won't. I'm pro black to the core. If you ain't black, I don't fuck with you. It's period. Like I don't fuck with white people. I probably do, but it's fuck white people. That's what I do.
Definitely do.
Sorry that you feel that way, but appreciate y'all coming on the pod today. Thanks. Appreciate you, Yo, Kenna, JT.
Yo,
Earl, little ass.
What up? Hey, JT.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yo, you trying to get this game in or not, yo? Yo been ducking.
Oh, y'all play?
No ducking nobody.
All right, can he end the pod and then y'all can ask the question after he stopped the recording?
Yo, this is the best pod he's had in months. I don't know why he trying to rush on.
Nigga, because I gotta edit.
Nigga, you can edit this.
You can edit later. Damn, yo.
Appreciate y'all coming into the pod. Feel me?
Already,
y'all much appreciated. We'll see y'all next week. We out.
Love don't live with you no more, so call me when you love again. I'll come running through my door when you see that I'm bubbling. I done made you come too many times for being just